But moving right on then, Sameet, let's get you in and try and understand what your outlook is on the markets and the top picks that you've got on your radar.
Good morning, Avan. Nifty has clearly broken out from its resistance zone of 7852. We expect this momentum to extend towards 7950, 7970 levels. As far as individual stocks are concerned, we have two buy recommendation. First one would be on BHL for a target of 184 and stop loss can be placed at 165. This stock has been a clear laggard since last 3-4 months. It has fallen from the levels of 210. After consolidation of nearly 3 weeks, the stock is now poised for a good near-term bounce, probably towards 180, 184. On the hourly chart, it has given a price volume breakout from its resistance zone of 170. Thus, we have a buy call on BHL. Our second buy would be on Idea for a target of 149. Stop loss can be placed at 133. Day before yesterday, this stock managed to surpass its near-term hurdle of 134 on a closing basis with a rise in volumes. Looking at the momentum and positive placement of momentum oscillator, we expect this move to extend towards 149. Stop loss can be placed at 133. And our final recommendation would be to short Godrej Industries for a target of 372. Stop loss can be placed at 390. Recent correction in the stock precisely halted around 350 level. However, in last 5 days, this stock has managed to give a V-shaped recovery towards 380, 385, which is the 78.6% retracement level. If we look at yesterday's daily candle, it can be termed as a dark cloud cover, which is a bearish pattern. Thus, we expect a mild pullback towards 370, 372 over the next few sessions.
Okay, those are some ideas that Sameet then is working with right now. Godrej Industries, that's the only short call and short recommendation coming in for the day with the target price of 372. Meanwhile, the markets are certainly running away and you've got still that 78.60 mark being maintained on the Nifty. The small cap end is, however, up also a good percent, and it was the case for the mid caps, which aren't doing too badly. In fact, a quick look at some of the big movers on the small cap space. You've got Astray Infra, that's the top gainer, almost up close to 10%, and there are some reports doing the rounds that there could be some strategic business update that's in the works here, so the markets are already looking forward to that. Opto Circuits, of course, we've already mentioned that, is also up a good 6%. JP Infratech, news, of course, that JP Group is looking at selling the Yamuna Expressway, which is housed under JP Infratech, so that's the big mover for that. Chambal Fertilizer also, there was news of possible divestment coming through. A Shopper Stop is up a good 5%. You have an SR Oil and Alstom. They're all up by about 3%. A Future Retail as well, a very interesting mover there, up a good 3%. Ditto is the case with a DCB Bank. On the losers list, we've got an Alok Industries, single-digit stock, but down close to 3%. Wockhardt, we've had, of course, the news about the Ankleshwar plant, and a JVM Financial also is down about 1%.
Okay, there you have it. That's how the broader end of the market currently looks. But we're running it down to some more top technical recommendations to keep on your radar. We've got Rakesh Bansal and Sameet Bagadia with us on the show. Rakesh, going strong for the equity markets. I'd assume it's an all-buy list.
Morning, Avan. All-buy list. My first call is a buy call on Reliance Industries. I feel Reliance is on a re-rating. We have seen a major breakout on Reliance Industries. Reliance is an excellent buy at current levels. Buy stop loss 973.50, target 1045. My second call is a buy call on Praj. We have seen a positive crossover on the momentum indicator. It's as well as an indicator buy also. And on hourly chart, Praj is making higher tops, higher bottoms. Buy Praj with a stop loss at 87.50 levels for a target price of 102. My last call is a buy call on a mid-cap counter, Om Metals and Infra. Here the stock price is making higher tops, higher bottoms. We have seen a positive crossover on the momentum indicators. I feel it's an excellent buy at current levels. Buy Om Metals, stop loss 52, target 60.
We've got Sameet Bagadia also joining us on the show now. And Sameet, you've also picked out an Axis Bank. Quite a few recommendations coming in the banking space, all through this morning.
Hi Megha, good morning. Well, yes, absolutely right. I've picked up a banking stock, that is Axis Bank. I feel that banking sector will give good performance from present levels, and we will see a good rally in the banking stocks as far as Bank Nifty is concerned. So for trading bet at present, we feel that Axis Bank is a very good stock to trade in and to invest in at present levels. We feel for a trading perspective for next couple of days, I think Axis Bank, one can initiate long position at CMP with a trading stop loss to be placed at 438 rupees on lower side. for an immediate target of 470. A small resistance is there at 470 level. So once when 470 is taken away, we can see extended rally till 485 rupees. So for the targets of 485, one can initiate long position in Axis Bank at CMP with the trading stop loss to be placed at 438 rupees. Well, the second stock that looks good to me is Bharti Airtel. After a sharp correction, now it's time where Bharti Airtel has consolidated and now have started giving an upward rally. I think this pullback rally can continue till the levels of 342 for next couple of days. So I think one can initiate long position in Bharti Airtel at CMP, that is 328, 329 levels, with the trading stop loss to be placed at 318 rupees on lower side for an immediate target of 342 rupees. And the third pick for the day is HUL, that is Hindustan Unilever. We feel that HUL is strong and from present levels it will give a good upside rally in next couple of days. Overall, we are expecting stock to move up by almost 30 to 40 rupees from present levels. So for a trading perspective, I think Mega one can initiate long position in HUL at CMP with the trading stop loss to be placed at 840 rupees. For the initial target of 900 rupees, and if 900 is taken away on closing basis, then a further upside rally can be seen till 925 rupees. So for an overall target of 925, I think HUL is a very good buy at CMP, or on dips in prices till 860, one can initiate long in HUL with a trading stop loss to be placed at 840.
Okay, there you have it. That's a call coming in on some of the stocks to watch out for. A whole fill of recommendations from the large and the mid-cap space. But let's shift gears, talk about what's going on in the commodities universe as well. Some reprieve coming in marginally for crude oil prices. Manisha is here to give us the details. Manisha.
Thank you so much for that, Chavan. Well, that really continues to be the big story as you have the US crude and the Brent crude now at parity, both trading with just 5 cents of a difference even now in the Asian markets. The major perhaps the reason is that the US exports are bound to open after 40 years of bans, and that has taken the prices slightly on a better state. So even as you have the US crude oil prices down by 13% for this month, the Brent is down by 19%. So that's the reason you have seen that coordination coming in for the prices there. Also, it's about the warm winters in the northern hemisphere. The Iran oil production will start flowing into the markets by first quarter of 2016. It is a bit of a weakness in the US dollar. All of that really seems to be putting the prices where they are right now. And it's not just crude. If you look at the natural gas, the heating oil, the diesel prices, all of them also have seen very sharp decline, trading near 7 to 11-year lows onto the energy products also. Today, of course, seems to be a relief rally on your screen, so a bit of a green coming in for that space. The gold and silver prices have seen a bit of a pressure continuing there while we are off the kind of lows that we were trading, and we really seem to be ending the year on a positive note when it comes to the kind of gains that we have seen in last 1 week. No such luck when it comes to base metals really, because copper prices, while they did hit a 5-week highs yesterday, have seen some pressure come back into the markets today yet again. And how do you trade all of that space? For that, let's get in Ajay Kedia with his strategies on all of that space. Ajay, hi, good to have you. How are you looking at the gold prices to start with? Because the Fed rate is now out of the way. Markets do seem to be getting into some buying mode there.
Good morning, Manisha. Definitely, last week we have seen a good bounce back in the prices. No doubt, as per CFTC report that almost everybody is in short. So maybe we can see some type of short covering in next couple of days as holidays are nearby. But overall, fundamentally, market remain bearish. Only investment demand is not at all picking up. Right now in India, also premium are hardly $1 against LBMA. So that clearly indicates everything is on a negative side for gold. Timing for intraday, we are expecting a fall towards 25,100. Maybe a jump towards 25,400 should be the good level to take short for gold for intraday.
How would you look at the crude oil prices? Because that clearly is a big story for 2015. And the way we seem to be ending this year, it seems to be putting an overspill into 2016. Would you say a bottom has been done, and how are you trading it for today?
Not yet. I think crude may see a fall below $32 also, because as we will enter in 2016, Iran and Iraq, all production will be again fighting for their share in the market. And also the update from US that they will be starting with the export after year, that definitely that will create some more pressure on the prices. No doubt technically market is highly oversold, and that will be a good investment avenue for 2016 if suppose market rebounded. For timing, as long as any positive news doesn't come on this counter, I would prefer to take short only. No doubt on intraday basis, yesterday also we have seen some bounce. Today might also we can see a bounce toward 2460 or 2480, but as long as market on international WTI crude doesn't hold above $40, we may take a level like 32 or 26, in fact, by Q1 2016.
Fair point that, Ajay. We'll let you go at that. So that's the view really coming in for some of those important commodities. The gold price is still showing a sell, but the crude oil prices have rebounded by nearly a percentage point today and may see some more gains during the course of the day. With that, it's back to you guys.
Right, Manisha, thank you so much for joining us as always with that quick update on the commodities end, and a quick reminder also for our viewers that if you'll be taking on board any of the advice that's given on the show, please do consult your own investment advisor before taking any positions. A quick thank you to our experts, of course, for being with us today on the show.
And for all of our viewers, any queries or questions that you have, email us on bnsn@etnow.tv. Send in an SMS on 58888. Call us on 022-248-37111 or visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/etnow.